Hi you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. So today I have a haul. I've been doing some Sephora shopping like the rest of you guys, and I've also been purchasing a few things from other places. Like I have some items from Ulta, some items that I just purchased. Like I got a couple of scents from Dossier Perfumes that I just kind of restocked on, my two favorite scents. Some stuff I think I got like from Target, you know, the little makeup area. So I have quite a bit. Okay, if you're familiar with me, you know your girl. When I decide to shop, I shop. But I go through spurts of shopping because I will like really get in a shopping mood like during sales time and really go ham, and then I won't really buy anything for months. We're talking like, you know, 5-6 months. So this is a shopping era for me. I've probably been doing some therapy shopping as well, you know, but anywho, it's haul time. So I think I'm gonna start with the Sephora stuff. I really wish I could have gotten this video up sooner, but my stuff has been coming in onesie twosie, taking forever. You know, it's like the shipping is crazy. So, and I'm just chill. As you can see, I am in a comfy flannel. I have on a black little romper bodysuit thing, and these are my socks. Okay, so your girl's all over the place right now, but when I tell you I'm comfy, I'm comfy, okay? So I'm just going to have a nice, chill, relaxed time with you, showing you what I got. So I'm gonna start with the Sephora stuff, just in case I am able to get this up before the sale is over, but if not, I'm just show you what I got. So this is actually a repurchase. It's from Moroccan Oil Brooms de Marco. This is a fragrance mist, okay? Now I got this, I don't know, a few months ago, and I'm already basically out. So that just lets you know how much I love this scent. So this is what it looks like, and it's a hair and body mist. It smells amazing. So I love just spraying it all over, like when I get out of the shower. Smells good, feels good, it's amazing. I got a couple of face powders because I wanted to, you know, just kind of mix it up a bit. So this one I wanted to try is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder, and I got Sweet Honey. And I don't know, this was like the only size I think that they had left, which is fine with me because it's a cute little perfect size for travel, you know, and I wanted to just kind of see if I will like this under my eyes, the shade of it. I don't know if you can really see in there, but it looks like it might be a nice shade for under my eyes, and I could throw it in my travel makeup bag, you know. And this other one I got from Huda Beauty, this is the Easy Bacon Snatch. This is the pressed powder, and it's in Cinnamon Bun. And I already have this shade in loose powder. So I just wanted to get it in pressed powder. I love the loose powder, but sometimes pressed powder is just easier to use, easier to deal with, easier to, you know, maneuver with and stuff. So wanted to get it in pressed powder, so I did grab that. Let's see, what else? I'm just gonna start pulling stuff off the top. This is a blush from Gucci. Cheeks and Eyes Powder. This one is Warm Berry. I've been eyeballing this ever since I saw it on Instagram Reel. I saw this like months ago. Look at this pretty packaging from Gucci. This is so pretty. But I saw this on an Instagram Reel. See if I can open this. Months ago. And I fell in love with the shade, okay? I feel like this shade would actually look good with my makeup today. But this color, so pretty. It just looks like it would look beautiful on me. And so, of course, I had to get it. You know, Gucci is not cheap. So I went ahead and grabbed it during the sale, okay? Let's see, what else did I get? This Milk Makeup. This is a Hydro Grip Primer Pre-Game Pack. And one of these, this kind of like shimmery one in here, I have never tried. I'm assuming it's new, and maybe it is what do you call it, limited edition? I don't know, but I know I saw they had a big one, and I didn't want to get the big one because I'm like, what if I don't like it? What if it's, you know, a bit too much? But it's like an illuminizing primer, I guess. But it came in this cute little 2-pack. So you get the regular Hydro Grip, and then you get this illuminizing one. Now this one, I don't think I will use all over my face. I think I will probably end up just using this one, you know, on the high points, like my cheekbones, maybe a little on my forehead and nose, places where I want to have a little glow underneath my foundation or something. That's what I'm thinking. And of course, I like the regular Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So yeah, but this one is Grip and Glow Primer, and I wanted to try it, so it's perfect. Cute little travel sizes, and I'm sure that if I do like it, this little one is gonna last me forever because it's not something that I will put all over my face. Okay, next. Let's see here. I got a couple more powders apparently. Some Sephora powders. This is Sephora Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So I wanted to try this translucent powder out from Sephora, and this is the loose one. So I got that. And then I also got the pressed one. This is Sephora 12 Hour Setting and Mattifying Powder. And this is a pressed powder. And so I grabbed this because, you know, like I said, sometimes the pressed powder is just easier to use, easier to travel with, you know, just easier and quicker for me. So I got the pressed on that. Let's see here. Okay. Now these two palettes I actually ordered off the Pat McGrath website. I don't know if they were ever available on the Sephora website, but I went to the Pat McGrath website to find them. This is part of the holiday, what do you call it? Part of the holiday launch from her. And these are the two smaller ones that I wanted to get. I did get the larger one, but these are the only two small ones I wanted to get. So this one, this tiny one, is called Celestial Jade. So it's one of the 2-pan palettes, and this is what it looks like. So it's like a beautiful green and like a goldy green in there. So got that. And then I also picked up this one, which is like gorgeous. I'm gonna have to grab my glasses in a minute, you guys. Ciao. Y'all know this writing. So this is the Starfall Seduction. So this is a 5-pan. Okay. Gorgeous. I mean, these two shades here, this shimmery purple and this super dark, you know, like whatever kind of blue-green that is. Those two got me, but I just felt like this would make a really, really pretty eye look. So I got those. Let's see. What else did your girl grab? Let me just... Oh, this here. This NARS face palette. Really beautiful box here. But yeah, I wanted to try this out. You know, it's like I don't have too many NARS products, but this one got my attention. And the packaging is gorgeous. Which one is this? Laguna Ultimate Face Palette. Look how pretty that is. And then this is what is in here. So it's like, you know, face products, bronzer. It looks like I have 2 bronzers, a highlighter, and then I have some eyeshadows in there to play with. I could probably use this as a blush, but it's a very small pan, so I would have to use a smaller brush to get in there. But yeah, wanted to try that out, see how it works out for me on my face. I think it's gonna work. This is pretty dark, and this is a nice shade of bronzer as well, so I think that's gonna work. Got that. Try to get rid of some of these boxes while I'm opening stuff with you guys. I got a couple of smaller palettes. I got this one. You guys probably already know that I got Makeup by Mario. If you watched my video, I did do a whole video using this palette. It's so pretty. Look at that. Using this palette, as well as just showing some other palettes you might have in your collection that is very similar to this palette if you were kind of on the fence about purchasing it. But This palette is really, really pretty. It's gorgeous. So if you're curious, you can check that video out that I put up. I did go ahead and grab the Urban Decay Moon Dust. This is a quad that they came out with. Space Cowboy Eyeshadow Quad. So I did grab this. I've been curious about, you know, the Urban Decay, what is it, Moon Dust shadows and stuff for years and years and years, but not curious enough to really try it. But I feel like right now I'm kind of in a curious stage of applying my makeup where I want to try some different things. So I want to try out more simple eyeshadow looks, you know, maybe with just a glittery top or just the one shadow eye looks and stuff like that. Don't know if that's really going to be my vibe, but I do want to try it out. Like this eye look I did today is an all matte eye look, and it's like more of a light peachy shade with just a smoky, you know, outer corner and some bold black eyelashes and stuff with a pretty peachy cheek, and I really like it. You know, it's like I saw someone create a look similar to this, and I was like, you know what, I want to try it, see how it comes out, and I actually really liked it. So I know that's not what y'all are here for, but this is what this quad is looking like. So, you know, really pretty shimmery shadows in there, and you know, I'm excited to try it out. I have a lot of goodies, you know, that I'm going to be able to test out and do videos for you guys with, just to kind of see how I like them. Now, I have never purchased a Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette. Okay, I've just never really been drawn to them. I think that they're really pretty and stuff, but I've never felt like I wanted to spend that amount of money for, you know, just a small prestige brand eyeshadow palette. I know they came out with a new one this year that has like the pretty blues and pinks and purples and stuff in it, but I was like, you know, I want to try out one that's going to be one that if I do love it, I will probably use it more often. So some more kind of everyday shades. So this one is the Smoky Essentials from Dior. And of course, gorgeous packaging, but these are the colors in here. So this is what this one looks like, and I feel like if I do like this formula, this is one that I would probably reach for more. Even though I do like colorful eyeshadows, I feel like just from the reviews that I've seen on the colorful eyeshadows from these higher end brands, they're not as punchy and pigmented as I like. So I would much rather grab, you know, a Blend Bunny palette or you know, one of my indie brand palettes to do a bright colorful look than a palette from one of these brands, because I don't feel like it's going to be as bold and punchy as I would go for. So I went ahead and grabbed that with shades that I feel like I would be more likely to use more often. What is this? Fenty. Oh, I grabbed a Fenty Diamond Bomb. This is an all over diamond veil in Rose Rave. So packaging really pretty, gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, that's pretty. But yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, I'm in one of those really pretty kind of ethereal shimmer type vibes right now in my makeup journey. So I just felt like I wanted to grab this. I thought it was really, really pretty. So I got that. I don't want to have to do too much editing with this video, y'all, so I'm trying to just run through. Oh, I wanted to try this. This is the Ethereal Baked Face Palette from Ilia. Okay, I saw this, and this is in the shade Deep, of course, but I saw this on the Sephora website, and I was like, I've never purchased anything from that brand, never used anything from this brand, and I just felt like it was unique. You know, the packaging is different. It's kind of like this, the shape of a foot, quite honestly. It looks like a foot. But in looking at the shades, I felt like, that looks like something that might work for me, which, you know, you don't often find. So I wanted to go ahead and try this out. It has a bronzer, a couple of blushes, you know, a highlighter in here. So we'll see how this works. I'll definitely be trying that out. Let's see, what else did your girl get? I got some lip products too, so I'll come back to that. Let's just kind of run through some more of these palettes. I did pick up the Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Look how pretty that is. Now, I did purchase two of her other like holiday release palettes and stuff, but I just don't feel led to use them because I don't like those narrow rectangular sized eyeshadow pans, which is crazy because it's like, you know, it's eyeshadow. It has a name sheet in here, and it's just like, but that's the only reason I have why it is I haven't used them. I bought them, didn't use them, but every time I open them, I'm like, the colors are pretty, but the eyeshadow palettes or the eyeshadow pans are just like, I don't like them. So this I think is gorgeous. I love these square pans, and I love the size of this palette because although it's small, it's not like teeny tiny. It's like a little bit bigger than the Huda Beauty 9 pans, and so this is a really nice size eyeshadow palette. I love it. I think it's gorgeous, and I can't wait to use this one, okay? So it's funny how just certain things about makeup will make me want to use it or not want to use it. I might be curious about a formula, but it's like, if I don't like the way that the palette looks, I'm like, I may as well not even buy it, because when I sit down to do my makeup, it's more of like an experience, you know? And if I'm not enjoying it, I don't want to do it. Okay, so Glow Recipe Blackberry Retinol Blemish Serum. This really caught my attention because, you know, I do have little blemishes on my face here and there. Not a whole lot, but enough to make me want to try this out. So this is supposed to help with, you know, lightening and diminishing blemishes, you know, on your face. And so that is what that looks like, you know. And I like the idea of a blackberry serum. So it has retinoids, but it says blemish and textured skin remedy. It's like a skin reset, so I don't see how that could do anything bad to my skin. I don't have sensitive skin, and you know, there's certain things that I have no problem trying to fix and trying to work on, okay? So let's see, 2 more items here. I've repurchased this Patrick Ta, what is it called? It's one of his glosses, but these are so bomb. This is Plumping Gloss, and this one is in the shade 2CCs. Now, I already have one of these because my girl Lily, my bestie, she bought one for me. I think when they first came out, she was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try it. And her little sneaky self bought me one too, and I love it. If you guys want to try a really, really nice gloss that's plumping, and it doesn't really, you know, like hurt the lips. You could feel it a little bit, but it's not anything painful or aggressive. And this shade, 2CCs, oh my gosh, gorgeous. So I purchased another one of those because my girl got me stuck on it now. This is another product from Ilia, the same brand that I got that face palette for, but this is a limitless lash mascara. So I decided to go ahead and try one of their mascaras as well, especially because they have this smaller size. I was like, that's perfect. You know, I can try it. If I like it, great. If I don't, then, you know, I don't have to buy it again. Let's see what else we got in here. Tower 28. Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm. So I'm assuming I can probably use this. This is in Power Hour. I'm assuming I could probably use this on my cheeks and my lips, which whenever I get products like that, I never use them on my lips, but I know some people do, so that might be something that, you know, you're curious about. But another gorgeous shade. This is actually quite similar to the other blush that I grabbed from Gucci, I think. But this one, you know, is a balm. So if you like a balmy type blush and you like this color, then yeah, you might like it. Power Hour. This is pretty, really, really pretty. And I think these tones are gorgeous for like fall and stuff. So yeah, cannot wait to try that out. I like the balmy type blushes from, I just tried some of the ones from ColourPop. Those are nice. The ones that are shaped in like a little heart, those are nice. Okay, so I got this Hourglass Ambient Face Palette. This is what really got me started on wanting to try different face palettes this year. I went through like a declutter and just got rid of a lot of my old face palettes and stuff that wasn't working, that I wasn't reaching for. So I'm like, let me try some new ones. So this one is Lotus Flower. So I believe this is the deepest one. And I feel like it's gonna work for me. It should, I hope. Let me get this out of here. Okay, so it has this nice little plastic on here. Little ASMR, but this is what she looks like. Very beautiful. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. Gorgeous. The highlighter. Oh, that looks really pretty. Okay, and then blushes and bronzer. So we'll see. Only one way to tell, right? Only one way to tell. Okay, so got that. Okay, so I had to turn my fan up because it's getting a little bit warmer in here. Plus I got on this warm, cozy cozy top, but let's keep rolling. Okay, now this is a repurchase. This is one of the Sephora glossed lip glosses. Really nice. I love these lip glosses. This one is, I don't know, I can't see the name of it. Fly. The shade Fly. So really pretty shade. Love these lip glosses. So got another one of those, and I wanted to try another brow wax for my brows. Although I will say I was kind of hesitant to try like the NYX glue brow gel or whatever, and I actually am loving it. I'm loving it. I've been using it, you know, the past few times that I've done my makeup, and it's actually working out. So, but I went ahead and I ordered this from Anastasia Beverly Hills brow primer because the Fenty brow wax that I have loved ever since it came out, I did not see it on the Sephora website. So I'm like, I'm afraid that maybe it's going away, so I need to find something new. So I did go ahead and grab this from ABH, and I guess it's like some type of you know, brow wax pencil. It just kind of looked to me similar to the Fenty one, even though this one you have to sharpen. So I'm gonna try this out. I really don't want to fall in love with another expensive brow product because, honey, I like the cheap stuff if it works, but I grabbed that just to try it out, see how I like it. Okay, another palette. This is also from ABH. This is the Sugar palette. They came out with the two smaller palettes, the Sugar and the Spice. And I just grabbed the Sugar because, I don't know, I thought about getting the Spice, but I'm like, I have so many neutral palettes that I'm like, I don't need another one. So I went ahead and grabbed the Sugar. And you see how pretty those shades are in there. The blue, the pink, the purple. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have fun. A good time using that. Let's see. Ooh, I got two blushes from Fenty. Okay, and I don't know. So this one is Summertime Wine, and this one is Lollipoppy. So those are the two shades, Summertime Wine and Lollipoppy. I don't think my camera is focusing, but those are the two shades. So I'll just show you right quick, just in case, you know, you're kind of curious and thinking about purchasing them and you want to see them in real life. Let me open these up right quick. The packaging is so cute to me. It really is. So this is what the packaging looks like on the outside, and this is the blush. Isn't she pretty? She is really pretty. Okay, gorgeous. So got that one, and then this one is the more kind of orangey corally shade, and they're all, I'm making a mess. Packaging once again, they're all super duper pretty, and I like the size of it. It's like it's not too small, not too big. It's a manageable size of blush, you know. This is like one of my favorite types of shades of blush, that pretty orangey corally shade. So got that. Got those two. Let's look at a couple of palettes. Because I did go ahead and grab a couple of palettes that I really was like, am I gonna get? Not sure. If you guys have watched my video, you know I got the Icy Nude. Now this I actually purchased before the sale, okay? So yeah, I had this before the sale. You want to check out my video using this palette, go ahead and do so, but I really like this palette. Love it, love the design, love the color story, it's pretty. Now a palette, oh yeah, this Patrick Ta, this is Major Dimensions 3. I went ahead and grabbed this because just trying to have some more quality palettes that just have basic neutral shades in them that I can leave on my beauty desk, reach for if I just need a certain shade of brown or a certain shade of tan, or I need a black to just deepen up a look. Like the eye look I did today, very, very simple. You know, it's like I would have grabbed this and a peach matte from somewhere, you know, which this eye look I actually did using the Morphe Meredith Duxbury palette. And this is like really another just beautiful, gorgeous, basic palette, which has the browns, the black in it, and it has this peach up here. So this is the peach that I actually used on my lid. Now, before I put that peach down on my lid, though, I did go in with my Danessa Myricks, you know, the palette that she has that has the creams and the powders in it, and just put down that light pink base underneath the peach so that the matte peach shadow will stay on my lid all day and I don't have to worry about it creasing and stuff like that. So that's why I grabbed this palette. It might seem pretty boring and basic, but it's like when doing a look like this, it comes in handy. I also picked up the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Didn't purchase this like when it originally or initially came out because I was like, I don't need that. I have the original gold palette from back in the day, which has, you know, a little bit more variation, but I was like, you know what? I technically collect her palettes, so I just went ahead and got that to kind of complete my collection. I also got the Roxa palette. I love this palette. This palette is so gorgeous. Every time I look at it, because it's just like, it's another purple palette, you know, whatever. But it's a gorgeous purple palette, y'all. She is pretty, okay? She is a beauty. Got her. And then I went ahead and grabbed the I Need a Warm palette. I love the design on these palettes, like what she's doing with this little 3D look with these. I like it. It's really pretty. This was another one where I was like, I don't need that palette. I do not need a warm. But apparently I did need this palette because look at her. She's gorgeous. She's really pretty. She's really pretty. So once again, another palette that, you know, I needed because my collection needs to be complete, okay? So, lip products. Okay, this, is it Io Lip Balm or Isla Lip Balm? I believe this is a Black-owned brand, if I'm remembering correctly, that's at Sephora. And so I wanted to try these out. And so this is a Lip Balm Trio Instant Hydration. This is from K-Skin. So I think that's the name of the brand, K-Skin. And so, yeah, I just grabbed this little lip balm trio. I'm not going to open it because, you know, that's what it looks like. But there's a little sample in here, I think, of SPF. It says Isla Glow Face Moisturizer, SPF 45. So that's nice. You know, a nice little trial SPF. If I like it, then I can go ahead and purchase, I guess, a larger one from them. I did grab a couple more Huda Beauty items. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur and the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. I did use these in the same video when I did the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. So if you're curious about my thoughts on these two, I have already used them. I got a couple of single eyeshadows. Two of them came broken. These are Sephora brand singles. I don't buy a lot of single eyeshadows like this, but you know, I figure during the sale I could try a couple out. So this one is 602. It's like a really shimmery, silvery, glittery type shadow. And then this one is 404, which is just a matte blue. I thought this blue was gorgeous. So I was like, you know what? That's really pretty. I could play with that with some of my single shimmers. Let's see here. I got another one size On Till Dawn setting spray. I don't know why I bought this because I already have, well, actually the one that I'm working on now is almost gone. So I do have one more already that I bought during the last sale that I haven't used. But that's because I haven't been doing my makeup too much over the last year. I'm really getting back into it now over these last few months. So I'm sure this will disappear faster than the previous one. But I got that. And then this I thought was cute. This was from Fenty Beauty. It's Riri season. It's a 3-piece lip set. Can't talk. And it came in this cute little like collector tin. It's so cute. But the lip products that are in here, these are the 3 lip products that are in here. And so it's a gloss bomb, a Fenty Icon, and a gloss bomb stick that's in here. Yeah, so that's the color right there. I'm not going to take it out, but that's what they look like, the 3 lip products. And this color is so gorgeous to me, but I thought this was so cute, so I treated myself to that. Okay, I think that is all the items I got from Sephora. I ordered a couple of other items that are still not here yet, but they're small items. Like, I'll probably show those in future videos. But yeah, that's it for the Sephora sale. So if that's all that you're here for, now we're just moving on to a few other miscellaneous products that I purchased. Now, I told you guys that I did pick up a couple of scents from Dossier. These are scents that I already know. Turn this fan down. It's probably is. I'm like, Lord, child, getting old is a trip. I will say that. Okay, so these are already scents that I've already purchased. No, I love. These are actually my 2 favorites right now. So this one is Fruity Gardenia. Child. I mean, you got, you know, if you know what the bottle looks like, they all look the same. They're all simple, basic, plain, nothing extravagant. So they all look like this. But the notes, the top notes are pear, red fruits, and mandarin. Middle notes are gardenia and jasmine. The base notes are patchouli, dry fruits, and brown sugar. Okay, if you have not smelled the Fruity Gardenia, let me tell you, it smells so good. And I'm assuming this is one of their own signature scents because I don't see a scent that it's inspired by. Now, Dossier, they make, you know, a lot of scents inspired by other brands, other name brand perfumes that people love, but they don't want to spend a high price. So you can get one of theirs for $29, $39, $49 instead of spending $200, $300, $400 for the name brand scent. But I think this is one of their signature scents because I don't see where it says that it is inspired by on their little information card. So anywho, that one I got, and I actually got a couple of those because baby, I be spraying this like crazy. And then this other one is, oh, this is my all-time favorite, on top favorite of all ever Dossier scents, Woody Hyacinth. Okay, and this one I believe is inspired by Chanel Chance. Wait, let me make sure that this one doesn't say that it's inspired by, because I could have missed. Oh, I did. Here it is. This one, the first one, Fruity Gardenia, is inspired by Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. So it is inspired by a Gucci scent. And I'm not surprised. That's why I kept looking like, is it not? Yeah, it's inspired by Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. Ooh, so now I have to smell the original Gucci one because I'm like, child, that mug smells good. But honey, oftentimes the Dossier scent smells better to me than the actual perfume. So anyways, back to the Woody Hyacinth. Okay, this one is inspired by Chanel Chance. And I honestly like this because I have the Chance. I like this way better than the actual fragrance from Chanel. Okay, so this one, the top notes is hyacinth, lemon, and pineapple. The middle notes are jasmine, pink pepper, and patchouli. And the base notes are vanilla, vetiver, and orris. So, child, oh. I can spray this on me right now. Oh, because it smells so good, honey. I wish I had it in candles, room fragrance, incense, all of that. I love the Woody Hyacinth. So if you're looking for 2 scents to check out, I think you'll love those. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to some products that I purchased just from Ulta and other random places, and it's just a few. Now I did just order some new brushes from Jessup. These came from Amazon. Okay, I had really been curious and wanting to try out some of the Refer brushes, and right now, you know, they were having a nice little sale where you can get like 10 brushes for $100 or whatever. But for whatever reason, I just didn't feel like spending $100 on some brushes. I don't need no brushes. Okay, I don't need anything beauty related, but brushes is one thing I really don't need. But you know, when you get that itch, you need to scratch it. So I'm like, let me go on Amazon and see what's happening. I could use some new eye brushes, you know, some different shapes, because there are some different sizes and shapes of eye brushes that I do not have in my arsenal that, you know, I think will be good to have in my arsenal. So I found these brushes. These are Jessup Pro brushes on Amazon, and it's a 13-piece eye brush set. So you get all of these brushes in the set, and you can see there's various shapes and sizes of eye brushes. And I got this whole 13-piece set. Originally they're $29, right? So nice price in there. And Jessup brushes are nice quality. Okay, you need some affordable brushes. On Amazon they have a lot of different brands, but I have tried Jessup brushes and I really like them. So this is, you know, let me just kind of show you what they look like, a little bit of the quality of the brushes. But as you can see, there's several different shapes and sizes of brushes to create different eye looks and things like that in this set. So this is a 13-piece set. And what I really am excited to have from this set are these like smaller brushes. These smaller brushes where it's like, you know, I can really get in there with more detail and stuff. I really haven't been doing those type of looks in quite a while, you know, a lot of cut creases and stuff. But when I do, I know these are really going to come in handy. So yeah, if you're curious about these brushes, I'll try and remember to link them. I will put them in my Amazon store for sure. So if you just click on my Amazon link in the description box, you'll see all kind of stuff in there that I have purchased from Amazon that I love. And so I will make sure and put these in there. So I got 2 of these because I had like some credits and points and stuff on my Amazon account, and both of these ended up coming to just like 40 bucks for both of them. So 20 bucks for some really nice brushes, not bad at all. So I got those. Now let's move on here. Oh, I got some palettes from ColourPop too. Okay, as many ColourPop palettes as I had, you think I would be doing ColourPop eye looks like every day, really, because I have way too many ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. But I got this one here, Welcome Foolish Mortals. I go on their website and I just see palettes that I don't have, and I'm like, oh, the color story is pretty or whatever. And I thought this one was pretty. It's kind of basic, but I definitely can see a gorgeous eye look that I can do with this. And I'm really into cool tones right now, so this kind of caught my fancy. I grabbed the Frosty the Snowman palette because when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's cute. Of course, nostalgia. If you are anywhere in my age group, We're not going there, okay? It's like I grew up watching this every holiday season on actual TV, okay? Not like cable or an app or anything like that. We had to actually remember as kids, like, oh, it's coming on NBC on Thursday at 8 o'clock. So all the kids would gather around in front of the TV. You get your little popcorn, your little snacks or whatever, you know, and everybody in the USA, every kid in the United States was watching these cartoons, the Frosty, the Rudolph, the Peanuts, you know, for the holidays. So it's like, you know, just kind of a little reminiscent of that. And so yeah, I went ahead and grabbed this, and plus it's, you know, it's a cute little color story with the pretty blues and stuff, and there's some really pretty shimmers in there too. My lighting and stuff is not really doing it justice, but these shimmers are really pretty in here. So yeah, looking forward to playing with that. I grabbed this Cloud 9 palette. Don't know why. I don't know why I got this. I think I'm in a cool tone frenzy right now. But because that's all I could see is like I must have fell in love with it because it's cool tones in here. But child, I don't know why I got that. This heavy petal, I thought it was pretty. I really like this. This is more, you know, warm tones. This beautiful pop of, what is that? Kind of like lavender in there. It's like unexpected. You know, it's unexpected. It's pretty unexpected, and I definitely can see a gorgeous eye look from that. It's like when I look at palettes, you know, it's like I'm already contemplating in my brain, like, how can I create a unique eye look with this palette? Not the obvious. I want to do something unique with it. So when I look at palettes, that's what I'm looking for, okay? This I just felt like was a pretty palette. Pretty Please. Packaging is gorgeous. The Pretty Please. And these are the shades in there. So really, really pretty. You know, nothing too crazy, but yeah, very, very soft, feminine type vibe I get from this palette. And then After Hours, man, I've been wanting this palette forever. And I'm just like, okay, did they just bring it back? Because I know before I couldn't find it. It was like sold out and all that stuff. So I'm feeling like they brought this back. But yeah, I definitely wanted this After Hours palette, like for sure. And when I went to find it and get it, they didn't have it. So when I saw that it was back, I snatched it up. You see how pretty this palette is? Look at these colors. This is gorgeous. This palette is gorgeous. Okay, you can go light, you can go deep. It's very romantic. It's very seductive. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love these shades. So I got that, okay? That's it from ColourPop, I think. Now these two, is that it from ColourPop? Yeah. These two face palettes, I saw someone hold these up. I think it was Candace. I'm not sure, but I saw somebody hold these up in a video, and my mouth dropped, okay? I don't know why. It's something about these two face palettes that is just like so pretty to me. So pretty to me. These are from Nicka K, okay? I ordered mine off the Walmart website. So this one is, they have different shades. This one is medium and this one is dark. But as you can see, they have shades in both of these palettes that will work for me. Okay, the blushes, the bronzer, contour, whatever, and the highlights. Like everything in this palette I can use. And so I was just like, child. And it took forever for these to come. Forever. I felt like I should have just went on the Nicka K website and looked for them to try and get them or whatever, but I had already ordered them for Walmart, and I don't know why they came from the other end of the country. I guess that's the only place they had them. But this one here, see, this one is the dark, and so it's like some of the shades in here look like they would be more so in the medium range, but these blush colors, all of these I feel like are gorgeous blushes for me, and then the highlight. So yeah, Nicka K, I think those might have been like, they weren't any more than 10 bucks each. We're not, so not super expensive. Okay, let's go through this Ulta stuff. I think basically the rest of this stuff came from Ulta, if I am not mistaken. Okay, so these two palettes here from Revolution, I know you guys have seen them all over the place. They're not new. It took me a long time to, sorry about the glare. It took me a long time to decide to get these because I was like, am I going to use them? I don't know. But I decided I wanted them because, yes, I'm going to use them. So this one is the Smoky Icon, okay? And I don't know. I just feel like these are really gorgeous and I want to check them out, right? So this one is really, really pretty. And then this one is the True, oh, it says the True Icon. Excuse me, okay? And I know that this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Patrick Ta, you know, palette or whatever. Major Dimensions, Patrick Ta. And so, you know, I don't really care about it being a dupe because I have the Patrick Ta palette. I just want to see how the quality is. But I think gorgeous. And I love that packaging. I know it's blinding you guys, but I love the packaging. Now this, I didn't even know that this was a Home Alone palette from NYX. I got this from Ulta, ordered it because of the color story. I didn't even really look at like the packaging and all that stuff. Like, oh my gosh, oh, that's from the Home Alone movie and blah, blah, blah. Didn't know that. I just really liked the color story. So that's why I grabbed it because I was like, oh, those greens, the red, those pretty shimmers, beautiful. So yeah, I picked this up from Ulta. Definitely can't wait to play in that. Now, let's see here. What else? I got a couple of these, you know, the new Morphe holiday palettes, right? This Throwing Shade. I looked at this for quite a while and I was like, girl, don't get that palette. You don't need that. But here she is. Here she is. I mean, you know, it's definitely a palette that I will use. I will sit down and create a gorgeous look with this. I love the super deep dark shades over here, the sporadic shimmers in there, you know, the lighter shades to play with. I think it's gonna work out. Now this is a palette that I might, maybe I'll throw this because me and hubby are kind of gonna get away for a couple of days, a staycation. We ain't going nowhere far, but maybe I will throw this in my travel bag and play with this because it has, you know, like some pretty shimmers in here, the dark tones and then the mid tones. So I think this will be something good for me to just throw in my bag and play with. So yeah, I think I might do this. But I also got their two smaller palettes that they came out with, the Party Crasher. This was the main one that I wanted, of course, because I'm in my cool tone vibe right now. Cool tone vibe. So this is the main one that I wanted. Very, very cool tone. And these shimmers, got to check them out. Got to check them out. And then the Crowd Pleaser. This one, you know, a little more boring. Just the basic kind of warm, earthy, you know, bricky type tones, but beautiful, two beautiful shimmers in there as well. But yeah, definitely the more boring of the two. Now these I was curious about, you know, all this talk about Patrick Ta, Michaela Nagara, Lion, and all this stuff about the shimmers. I didn't buy them Patrick Ta eyeshadows, okay? So get that out your brain. I didn't buy these. I bought some of the e.l.f. ones. I bought 4 of the e.l.f. shimmers just because I wanted to see if I would like them. Not, you know, to test them out or try them against any other shimmer shadows that I have, but just because I wanted to try them out. So I grabbed 4 shades. This one is Champagne Showers. So Champagne Showers I got. This one is White Hot. So this one looks really pretty and sparkly. White Hot. Let's see. This one, looks like one of those like duochrome type shades, which is called Straight Fire. Straight Fire. So I don't know if you can see that in there, but definitely looks like at least a duochrome. And then this one is Filthy Rich. So I believe this has like a green tone to it. So yeah, I'll be playing with those to see if, you know, they do add a nice amount of like sparkle and dazzle to the lid, or if, you know, it's just like a boring shimmer. Now, I saw this and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. You know, little smoky palette. Now, I bought like all of these little elf palettes probably about 6-7 years ago. I had like 10 of them, all the different colors, all the different shades, variations, and barely even used them. But for some reason, when I was shopping, this one called to me. This cute little smoky one. What is this called? Is it called Smoky? Everyday Smoky. Smoky. So yeah, I grabbed this. You know, I was shopping at Target and all that, and picked this up with the other elf shadows. And I mean, this is definitely a great little travel palette if you want to just do a smoky eye, if you know you're going to be getting dressed up or something, or just like a simple eye look. These are great travel palettes, I will say that, okay? But I don't know, I guess I just felt nostalgic and wanted to play with some elf stuff. Okay, so I just have 2 more brands. Tarte. I got these Tarte holiday palettes, and I got one of the little blush and highlight kits. So you probably already seen these, but I'm gonna pop them open for you. And I believe the eyeshadow palettes are available at Ulta and Sephora, but I feel like in the set that I got was the deeper set. I don't remember what it's called, but they had like a lighter set and a deeper set for the blushes. I got the deeper set. I think it's like the berry set or something, and you can see why. Look at that. This is one of the blushes. You get 4 blushes and 1 highlighter in the set, so you get 5 items in the blush set. And then if you buy the eyeshadow palette set, you get 3 different eyeshadow palettes. So let me just show you these blushes. This one is called Masterpiece. Child, ain't she pretty? What? This one is called Poise. Look at that. Look how deep and brown that is. Some people can probably use this as a bronzer, but I'm really curious to see how this will look on my cheeks as a blush, okay? Because this is like a gorgeous bricky brown. This one is Luxury. Is this the highlighter? No. Look at that blush. Luxury. Hello. It's just the pigmentation. I'm really hoping that the pigmentation looks like it looks in the pan. This one is called Chic. Ooh, look at that. Chic. Child. And I bought these directly from Tarte. Now that I think about it, I didn't buy these from Ulta, even though you can get them from Ulta. I believe I bought these directly from Tarte. And then this must be the highlighter called Shine. Very unique name. So yeah, this is Shine. So this is what the highlighter looks like. Nice, deep color. I think should work perfectly for me. So those, gorgeous. And then let me show you these palettes right quick. So the 3 sets of eyeshadow palettes that come in their holiday thing. This one is Elegance. And the packaging is really pretty. It's plastic though, so even though it looks gorgeous, it's plastic. So this is Elegance, which is the more kind of pinky, purpley one. Very pretty, gorgeous. And I know there are already some reviews up on YouTube for these, so if you're curious, you can check them out. This one is Bejeweled. Bejeweled. Look how gorgeous that is. Bejeweled is be pretty, okay? Cool tone, gorgeous smoky blue in there. You can play with these palettes together, you know, gilded. So this is the basic warm, earthy golds, browns, beautiful, has some pops in there, but yeah. So that's gorgeous. Okay. And we are finally at the end, you guys. Last but not least, this is not a product I purchased. This was gifted to me and I just received it, and I just did an eye look on Instagram, but I also want to do another eye look with this, so I might do a video on it. This is the newest release from Nomad Cosmetics. This will be released on Tuesday, November 12th, I believe, at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And it's so cute. It is so cute. This is their holiday release. I believe it's their last palette of the year from Nomad Cosmetics. Okay. And it's beautiful. It's the Polar Express. Okay. And so, yeah, Nomad is the only brand that sends me PR. And I've been so happy. This last year, their palettes have been amazing. They've just been getting better and better and better and better and better. I will actually put the eye look that I did with this palette up on the screen so you can see. But this palette is so pretty. It might not look like much. It might just look like neutrals with blues and whatever. But the shimmers, this is a multi-chrome, which is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if my camera will do it justice, but if you can even see that, that is that center shade. Gorgeous, right? But anyway, this palette is beautiful, and like I said, it will be releasing on November 12th. You can use my code KAMELE10 if you want to save a little money. It's not affiliated. I don't make no money or anything, but it will save you 10%. Now, when I saw this palette, this shade here, this one, what's it called? First Shift. It's like a taupey brown. This shade had me in a headlock. Let me see if I can get my camera to show. This shade had me in a headlock. And the reason why is because out of the Patrick Ta duos, the taupey one is the only one that has really got me in a headlock. Like, I really want to buy it, right? The one that's the taupey color. And I kept going back and forth. And I'm just like, I don't have a shade like that in my collection. And I've been on the search for it for the last week. Digging through my palettes, looking through my stuff, looking for that shade. And when I saw this shade in this palette, and I was like, won't he do it? Won't he do it? So, I mean, it's funny, out of all the pretty shades in this palette, this taupey one is the one that I got the most excited about because I've been looking for it, trying to dupe that Patrick Ta duo. So anyway, yeah, just, you know, to kind of show you guys some of the gorgeous pretty shades in this palette. And yeah, no, it's not a complete dupe or whatever, but child, I could tap some pretty sparkles on top of that taupe and I bet you I get the same feel, same vibe on my eyelid as the Patrick Ta duos. I'll be just fine. Okay, so anywho, that is it for this haul, you guys. All the stuff that I purchased, honey, over the last month, I would say, you know. And I just want to share with you guys. So let me know what you think. Is there anything that you're interested in that you already have and you want to let me know? KK, that's going to be great, or it's going to be horrible. Please let me know, honey. Let us all know. But yeah, that's it, you guys. So until my next video, I hope you guys have an amazing week, amazing day. And do remember to love on yourself, okay? Because, honey, if you don't love yourself, who will? Anyways, thanks for watching. Toodles!